Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. Got a video today from Dating Right. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Skip that. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. I thought this one was going to be funny since I go to Disneyland all the time, and there's even people posting memes of me, like, you know, buying merch and stuff nowadays.
I just saw a bubble skirt in real life for the very first time.
And yes, there's plenty of women that dress even more scantily clad than this at Disneyland, which trips me out because there's so many kids.
And now I need to know how we outlaw them.
Yeah. Is it like even a skirt? It's like a piece of cloth that just flutters, like barely covering your butt cheeks.
PSA, ladies, bubble skirt means bubble skirt, not bubble out.
Hi. Sorry, excuse me. Your ass is out? No, you're...
We're going to Disney!
Y'all was at Disney World, and it was ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. We talking about babies in strollers, 5-year-olds walking around with their daddies. Like,
yeah, when they want to say they're demure.
Family-friendly amusement park. Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event? Help
They
me
do.
to understand.
Since then, we are seeing the most naked behind tail bubble skirts. First of all,
I'm with you, girl. First of all, I don't even know what to say.
Guys, you remember when we did the video about the bubble skirts outfits that a lot of women was wearing to black homecomings? Well, it looks like these women has continued this trend wearing the outfits at places like Disney World this spring. And we see a lot of people getting tired.
I did see some on Monday when I went to go grab some more merch and stuff, and when it went viral again. I can't believe they made a whole meme on me. I thought that was funny. But yeah, a lot of... And again, the bubble skirts is one thing, but there's also a lot of the women that wear those pretty much sheer, like, onesies. You know what? You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, the sheer, like, very tight, very thin onesie that they barely wear any underwear or any other covering under it. I think that's just as bad as these bubble skirts.
Tired of the overly sexual behavior from these women. And of course, it has
304
started a whole
behavior.
lot of conversation online again. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
So this past weekend, me and two of my bestest homegirls in the whole wide world went to Epcot in Orlando to celebrate my birthday. March 29th, big Aries energy, whoop whoop, you know, whatever. Okay, cool. So we get there, and of course, everybody's dressed up. I did the Ariel thing. My hom did Sleeping Beauty, drinking, whatever. We all dressed up in our little fits, and it was cute. So it was different groups of girls that were there. Black women specifically. I'm calling you out because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Okay. So Disney World is a family-friendly amusement park.
Yeah.
Keyword on family. The amount of tennis skirts and ass cheeks that I saw at Disney World gave me secondhand embarrassment. It's going to take me 2 weeks to recover from. There is no reason why you are dressed up as Princess Tiana and your ass is hanging out the bottom of your skirt. It's not. And I've seen...
And princesses don't just have their asses hanging out all over the place. Princesses actually cover up and dress very, very modestly.
I'm talking about March the 29th. Y'all was at Disney World, and it was ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. We talking about babies in strollers, 5-year-olds walking around with their daddies. Like, a family-friendly amusement park. Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event?
They do, because they want the attention everywhere they go. It doesn't matter where they go. It could be to Nobu. It could be to freaking Chili's. But, you know, obviously they might not want to go to Chili's because they're too good for Chili's.
Help me to understand. What would make you comfortable enough to wear a tennis skirt so short it's 6 inches of raw ass hanging out the bottom of it? We at Disney World.
It's hot, you know. It's Disney World. It's sweaty. Yeah, get some air conditioning going, you know.
My God.
I just saw what the bubble skirt trend looks like from the back, and I think this trend needs to end. I've seen a lot of cheeks on my timeline, and I'm really concerned because it leaves a lot of you exposed.
I just saw the bubble skirt that y'all have been talking about.
And then they wonder why men are just like objectifying them and just like gawking at them when your cheeks are hanging out. Sorry, ladies. We like cheeks, so we're gonna look.
Yeah, that, it might not be for us. Yeah, it's probably not for us.
Okay, if you ever been to Disney World, you already know family oriented, kids everywhere, grandparents, fathers, mothers.
It is crazy that Disney World doesn't enforce a dress code other than it doesn't allow adults dressing up as like characters or something. But yeah, it's such a family place. So many kids go. Why do they allow women to be so 304-y? That doesn't make sense. Like, are the kids like enjoying all of them? I mean, probably.
Just a family setting, I say it like that. It's divided in different parts. You got Epcot, you got Animal Kingdom, you got Magic Kingdom. Universal and Island are two separate things. But when it comes down to Disney World, basically kids everywhere.
Yeah.
Elderly everywhere. So the question is, I came across this content creator page, and basically her video was explaining she went to Disney World for her birthday. They was dressed, real neat and cute. The ears, we love a good character ears. They were so cute. They have plenty of choices and everything. But anyway, and then I came across this comment, and basically, and that's a good question. Should Disney World have a dress code? Because apparently some of y'all getting out of hand with having y'all cheeks hang out. And y'all walking around with two little skirts and shorts on and cheeks everywhere. And
it's hard to say because women kind of run Disneyland, in my opinion, because women love Disneyland. They love Disney Princess. They love Disney itself. If they were to put this on women, they would probably get a lot less women coming in. Women would be upset. Oh, they're trying to control my body and all this. And I don't think Disney wants the backlash on that.
It's like, why? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not biased to anything, but I'm just saying, why as women you feel like you have to go everywhere and let it hang out? Basically, I put it like that, just let it hang out. But again, should they come up with a dress code? But then people be like, oh, they being this, they being that, we gotta blah blah blah. But grandparents, kids, everywhere. And it ain't about nobody daddy, but it's just the fact of, this is a family place, and this is not the time and place to show what your mom gave you. But anyway.
It's like, are you going to go to Santa's little workshop and sit on Santa's lap in the same type of hoary outfits? No, because there's going to be so many kids. It's a family-friendly place. It's made for family. Why would you do that? This is the exact same thing.
Do y'all think that Disney World should have a dress code?
Yeah, this is a trend that they really need to throw away. I mean, there's really nothing cute about a grown woman with her baby.
I mean, it's a trend that is men-centric almost, right? Like, men love this trend. Why wouldn't we love this trend? You guys are giving us free cheeks, in a sense. But why do you women like it? Like, that's the thing. Like, women love to say they don't do things for men or anything like that, the decenter men. But when they do things like this, how do we not think this is for men? Because do other women want to see ass cheeks hanging out? Obviously not, because there's a whole bunch of women complaining.
Baby skirt on. I know every generation always come at their younger people for doing wild stuff, but this is a bit out of control when you're at a place like Disney World where there's literally kids there. I thought Disney World was basically kid based. So why are these women wearing...
I wouldn't say it's kid. Oh, world, I'm not sure. I go to Disneyland. I don't think it's really kid based. Overall, it's kind of adult-based, to tell you the truth, because a lot of rides are kind of kiddie, but everything else around everything is made for adults. And then the California side here in Disney, or in California, is like all alcohol, pure adult stuff.
Wearing these scrungy of outfits right in front of kids. And what needs to happen is Disney World need to put in a dress code. They just need to ban these bubble skirts, period.
Bubble skirts, let's talk about it.
I mean, they can do it. They banned selfie sticks and this whole bunch of other things that cause them issues. But I don't think this is causing Disneyland that much issue. It's just the patrons that are complaining about it, which, who cares sometimes.
Child, we are seeing more naked tail than we've ever seen in the history of Lifetime.
You are correct.
Well, I'll take that back. Since the history of Adam and Eve when they was the naked tail in the garden, okay? Since then, we are seeing the most naked behind tail bubble skirts. First of all,
I mean, I actually kind of like that at least women are calling out women on this. Like, yeah, stop being so 304 like all the time. It's not necessary.
Why y'all overdo stuff? I really hate when somebody overdo something. You overdo a trend, you overdo something cute that could have been cute. You just have an overdue spirit. Why aren't we wearing tights with that?
We call them just too much. You're always just doing too much.
No, because you want your behind flouncing. We don't want to see your tail flouncing. I'm annoyed. I don't care how old I get. My mom, if I'm at the age I'm at, and I ain't gonna tell them share my age, my mama gonna look at me and say, "Now where are you going with that? Now what is going on here?"
Yep.
A bubble skirt. I know that's a trend, but you gotta figure out something. Your tail. You got your tail flouncing everywhere, just sashaying. And then y'all want to sashay with the bubble skirts as if at this point it's cute until you turn around. The bubble skirt is cute, especially because I got me some legs on me. Okay, with some good juicy cute formed legs. But it's when you turn around.
She got them American thighs.
I get the picture. I know it. I see it. But it's when you turn around and that tail is just flouncing. Y'all can't tell me that is cute. Who's telling?
I mean, considering a lot of these women do look like they are a little bit bigger, so there's probably a lot of cottage cheese butt cheeks just all over the place, and
y'all that's fly. Who's telling y'all that's a vibe? Who told y'all that? Did your mind? You can't see behind you. That's what it is. You can't.
Like that. You know who told them? The simpy thirsty men. That's who told them. That they're in their DMs. They're constantly telling, oh, "Slay queen. Oh my God, you're so gorgeous. Oh, your booty is so booty." I don't know. I don't have anything for that one.
Can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see what we see. Telling you now. Stop wearing them bubble skirts if you ain't got no doggone tights on. And then put on the thickest tights. I seen some girl, she had the thinnest tights on. You had the tights, but then you are going to go thin with the tights. It's just, I want a sachet.
I mean, some of them are probably just wearing butt floss, you know? Not even tights or anything, just butt floss with those skirts. So you're just, you know.
Y'all to see my tail. I still want you to see my skin. What is that spirit? That spirit is annoying. I'm a believer. I'm a Christian.
The spirit is thirsty for men's attention. That's the spirit of young women nowadays, just thirsting over it. But they don't think they need men, but they thirst over men's attention doing things like this.
I don't get into super modesty. I dress modest, but sometimes, you want to show a little shoulder, a little arm.
I'm not saying you have to be modest on 99 or 100% of the time, but majority of the time, it's just what society expects from people is to be modest, not to be outrageous and just sticking out everywhere. I mean, naked wise.
Little thigh, little leg, every now and again in appropriate places.
True.
But this flouncing with your tail out, and then you want to sashay with the flounce, wears me out. Pick one, okay? Child, y'all don't got no modesty, no bone of a modesty, no wisdom of a modesty.
I don't think they even know what the word means.
Stop wearing these bubble skirt, showing your tails, and sashaying and flouncing. That's all I got to say.
Okay, so I'm seeing something about
Again, it's funny. Again, it could be argued that it's a lot of older ladies that are arguing about this, that are upset about this, that are probably single older ladies that are upset at the younger ladies for flaunting their behinds around and they're being, bitter about it. It could be argued that too here. I'm just saying, I'm being a devil's advocate on this one. I don't think they are, because I like that they're at least shaming women for doing these types of behaviors, but are they shaming them for their good, or are they shaming them for for their own good, as in, you know, if they don't wear that, at least now I have less competition of, you know, behind sticking out everywhere.
Bubble skirts. So, you know, I have a teen. I gotta go see what the hell going on. So I said, let me go see what a fucking bubble skirt is. I'm like, what the hell? It's like literally like an inch or two short from your cooter where you can see everything. And so what sparked this particular content is that I was going through the video, and I see a girl talking about, she had on that outfit, so I'm get ready with me, and she said she was going to Times Square. Times Square? Now, listen, I understand. Times Square has evolved, okay? Times Square have evolved. And this generation...
I mean, she might be working the corner there. That's why she's wearing it.
Must be nice. It must be nice to walk around with a skirt like that in Times Square, because I promise you, back in the 90s, early 2000s, listen, I almost got snatched up in Times Square, you know what I'm saying? And I had on jeans and a Care Bear shirt.
Exactly.
So I can imagine if it was still like that, girl, the way the pimps and stuff at Puerto 3 be waiting for your ass.
Exactly. You are 100% correct, ma'am. They put themselves out there, they get abducted in a sense, and get turned into sex workers against their own will, because yes, they wanted to flaunt things off a little bit too much. They don't realize that this is why us men and a lot of other, you know, like society tells them to cover up. Yes, you should be able to wear what you want. We understand. But guess what? Life doesn't work that way.
PSA, ladies, bubble skirt means bubble skirt, not bubble out. Just because they make it don't mean you got to wear it. You walking down the street with your kids, they looking at ass. Come on now. Come on. And then it's like we in a strip club. Then when somebody start throwing dollars at you, you get mad. You walking down the street covering your kids' eyes. Because this all that thing hanging out. All of it. Not some of it. All of it.
All of it.
And then get mad when somebody say something. Leave something for the imagination.
Like, imagine, even men like us in this niche, in this space, you guys watching, have an issue with this too, right? Even though we're men. We're thirsty men that love booty. I love booty, right? And we would love to see booty for free. But we also don't want women out there just flaunting booty out like that, because it actually isn't good. That's like, men understand that society is so much worse when there's just degeneracy out there. So we kind of like want to rein in some of the degeneracy at least. Even though some of us are degenerates ourselves, we're at least behind the scenes degenerates.
Because that ain't leaving a damn thing. Come on, y'all. Just because they make it do not mean you have to wear it. Bubble skirt. Bubble skirt.
Well, remember, if you make it, they will come.
Not bubble out. I'm talking about all hanging out. Come on now. Come on now. Now you see that little slim girl or that big girl, when they put it on, it's
the
fine.
big girls.
If it ain't showing all that. Come on, but don't in the bag. Come on, y'all.
I think it's even like funnier with the big girls, because they're even bigger, so like the skirt covers even less.
It's bubble skirt, not bubble ass. Just because they make it don't mean you got to wear it.
That's right. When did modesty ever go out of style? Well, apparently in this social media era we're living in. And look, I actually don't have a problem with the outfit. The only issue I have with it is there's a time and place for everything. And I don't know why these women feel the need to show so much, because a woman...
I have a issue with it. Just stop dressing so hoary all the time. Like, or just all this 304 behavior constantly. Can we just rein it down a little bit? Just a little bit?
I can be wearing a sweatsuit and a guy can still look at her and tell, hey, you know, I can't really tell all her curves, but I can tell she got body up under that sweatsuit. Men can still see a woman's body regardless of how much she try to cover up. But these women today do not understand that. They feel the need to just...
This lady looks good. Modest, fully covered up.
Put it right in a man's face.
Yo. I just saw a bubble skirt in real life for the very first time. And now I need to know how we outlaw them. I feel like I've been traumatized. I have never seen that much booty cheek on somebody that I wasn't married to or birthed. I'm just sitting in the parking lot. I was about to walk into Old Navy. I've seen them on the Lord's internet, but I've never seen them out in the wild.
Shout out to that Christian girl that is so completely traumatized by it.
I wouldn't think that you would wear that at 9:30 on a Saturday morning to the Bath
See, this is California Disneyland. I can tell.
I think that's where she was going. I'm blown away. It looked like she was wearing a scrunchie. That's what they look like. It looked like a scrunchie. Holy moly. It's a waist scrunchie.
Oh, imagine. They only wish they could fit the size of a scrunchie.
I think a scrunchie would cover up more. I'm blown away. Have y'all seen these things out in public?
Yes, I have, ma'am. And, they're outrageous.
Is this what we're doing now?
Booty.
I do not want to participate. Count me out.
Okay, y'all, don't mind my appearance. I just left the gym, but I just saw another video about bubble skirts, and it was a mom talking about taking her kids to the mall and people being in there with them. And I was seeing the homecoming videos. I never seen anyone in the actual skirts, just people talking about it, right? And in my mind, when I was envisioning the bubble skirts, I was just like, oh, I was thinking like a pleated skirt that just happened to be kind of fluffy, right?
Yeah, that's
which they kind of
we
are.
Assume.
But when I clicked the search finally today, I said, oh, I see why people are saying things. I've been known to show a little skin, but I always wear shorts under my skirts. You can't even wear shorts under those.
You can, but it defeats the purpose of it.
Oh. I see what the aunties are talking about. Although
see, now we got younger women talking about it, so maybe the aunties aren't so bitter.
30, I'm an auntie now too, basically. But yeah, they're short as hell. And like I saw a couple, and these were on relatively smaller girls. And like when I saw the skirt, if we want to call it that, it barely covered the front. Like it was cute. It was a cute little silhouette from the front. But I noticed from the side, I said, this is the same length all the way around.
Yeah.
And one of them actually did a full 360. I said, I see cheeks. We're wearing this to the mall? We're sitting on chairs with these? I want my booty cheeks on a seat. Ah!
That is funny, huh? I wouldn't want my raw booty cheeks on some public seats either, now that I think about it.
Like, I know the fashions come and go, but why can't they just be a little longer? Like, they're so cute, too. No lie. The bubble skirts are cute. But why are they so short?
Because men made them. Men made a lot of those clothing. You know why we made them? Because we like booty.
Like, they don't cover anything. It's like a bandeau for your butt.
I'm not gonna lie, but these bubble skirts, I think a lot of these girls is getting 2 sizes too small. Like, I don't think bubble skirts should be worn by thick girls, because these thick girlies, if you're not turning around to show the back on your TikTok and only the front, then you should not be wearing it. And I'm gonna tell you why. It does not fit you. Your whole ass cheeks are out. Like, I'm confused.
It's the big girls.
I feel like bubble skirts are meant for skinny people, only because it's covering.
Whoa! Why you fat shaming, girl? What girls are gonna come after you?
Our whole ass. Like, we don't got no ass back there for real. Like, we may have a dump truck, but that dump truck is a little tiny muffin. Like, I'm looking at these, I'm like,
you can set your mug on them, that's for sure.
Like, y'all are embarrassing. And then wearing it to brunch. Oh yeah, I give 304 vibes. I promise you.
Exactly. Exactly, girl. This is exactly why men say this. We just see women like this, and it's just 304 vibes. What are you now? You're just in the fun zone. You're never in the wife zone. Jesus. YouTube's about to demonetize me.
If you haven't seen my original video on bubble skirts, you should watch that. In that video, I talked about different body compositions and how things would fit you differently. This video came across my For You page and I was looking at it. So now I'm wondering if the bubble skirts come shorter in the back or they're just longer in the front. Now, when I talked about the body composition, I was saying if you have a lot on the derriere, you might want to be careful as to how you were to wear this. Now, if you guys want to leave a comment and let me know, is this because they're making the back shorter, like the individual who's wearing is making it shorter? Or is it that the bubble skirt, depending on your body composition?
It's a little bit of both. I think these particular bubble skirts have been made like almost even all around, where usually it would be a little bit longer on the back end. I think they made it even all around, lengthwise. And the body composition makes it more outrageous.
Is lifted in the back. Also, when you wear something like this and you sit out in public, do you not feel like the thing you're sitting on, the chair? Do you not feel that?
All right, I got a question for the bubble skirt girls.
Y'all are brave.
No tea, no shade. Y'all look good from the front. However, when y'all go out to like...
I mean, I admit from the front, it's not too bad. It is a little too short still, in my opinion, but workable.
Public places.
Except for maybe this one, like half of her thing is like gone right here. And like if it was like this length all around, then that'd be a problem. This is it's not too bad, but we also don't know what the back looks like.
Do y'all stand all night or do y'all sit down like booty cheek to chair?
Yeah, booty cheeks to leather, nasty leather public chairs that's been sit on, farted on, dirtied with other people's pants and clothes, and it's a lot of junk. And I don't think people wipe down seats like that. They wipe down tables, but I don't know about seats.
Or like, how does that work? Like, that's never mind.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Like, what happens when they sit down? Won't their behind and skin be exposed to whatever surface they sit on? Like, I guess they walk around with towels.
They're about to get some pimply butts. When you guys see some women with pimple butts, you know what they did.
In their purses or something, so when they sit down, they won't be exposed. And man, that's kind of think of it.
Maybe
That's pretty nasty.
Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event?
I love what she just said about hoeing up every event. These young girls out here messing up people's homecomings, displaying all this whole behavior. Now they doing it at Disney World, right there in front of the kids and Mickey. What happened to a woman showing some type of, class and not being so classless? And I
think class in the definition for women and feminism changed. Class is just money and status now. It's not how you carry yourself, your decorum, your modesty. No, it's not about that anymore. It's just about money and status.
Modest women. And then a lot of these women got the nerve to wonder why they can't find a man to take them serious enough to be in a relationship with them. If I'm a man and I go to a woman and I see that she wears stuff like this on her social media, I'm not gonna take her seriously. She would just get put in the basket of being a fun girl to me. That's it. I'm pretty sure I'm like most men, and I can never take a woman seriously who don't practice some type of modesty. But you guys drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about these bubble skirts.
Hey, you can wear whatever the hell you want to wear, but don't be mad at men. Don't be mad that you're getting this bad attention. Everybody's reprimanding you, trying to shame you. Men treat you like a sex object. You get thrown into the fun zone immediately. Don't complain about these things. You facilitated it yourself by wearing what you're wearing. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Really appreciate that.